be key to winning tonight against Perth?
I think rebounding's pretty big thing. They'll shoot a lot of 3-pointers, and we got to make sure we rebound the long shots. And they have a lot of aggressive 4 and 5s that go to the rim. So we got to make sure we rebound the basketball, and we got to know where Tarico and Cotton is.
Their coach was talking about that last week. They had quite a few passengers in their loss. Is that something you can exploit?
Look, we'll just come out and try to play our game, and hopefully hopefully some guys on their end will fall asleep. I don't think they will. I mean, after coming off a 20-point loss, they'll come here ready to fight and scratch, and we need to be ready to fight and scratch as well.
3 losses in a row is what's the concerns at the moment?
Tonight, making sure we go out and rebound the basketball and make sure we know where Tarico and Cotton is.
Confidence is good?
The confidence in the process is good. You just can't base it on results. I mean, you have to go out and be confident in the process that you put in place to be successful, and that confidence is there.
Any particular matchups you're looking forward to seeing tonight?
I just want all 5 of our guys on the court to make sure they get out and defend. Whoever's on that court, get out and defend with passion, defend with aggression. And if they do that, communicate with one another, then we'll make them take tough shots, and then we can get out and run a little bit.
How you seeing Jerome at the moment? The last 2 games, his stats have said he's been down.
I thought his Sydney game was pretty good, and his last game against Melbourne, it wasn't a game that we wanted. He got himself in a little foul trouble, but he hasn't been that bad.
Speaking to him, does he feel like he's in his peak, or is he still working?
Oh, he's still working towards it. I mean, we want him to kind of lead probably better than what he's doing now. And the basketball part of it, is not a concern for me. He's such a good player that he's gonna hit his stride when it comes to basketball. But we need him to get out there and lead. And when it's a tough time, just calm the guys down and let them know it's going to be okay, and keep on playing.
You speak about leadership. Is that the communication thing that you've been preaching for pretty much all season?
Yeah. I mean, we have a lot of new guys and some guys that are just inherently quiet, and they just got to make sure that we're in the court. We played some really good basketball. We just haven't been resilient in 5 to 7 minutes every game. That's the reality of it. Outside of the Sydney first game, which we didn't play any minutes worth anything, but every other game since then, it's been 5 to 7 minutes of not such great basketball, and the rest has been pretty good.
You speak about the travel when your first game against the Kings. The Wildcats, I think, have had 9 in the last 15 days. Is that something you can exploit as well?
Once again, we'll get out there and just be us, try to be the best we can be. If that's a factor for them, then hopefully it does burn them out, but it's not something that I'm counting on. I think they'll come in here pretty fiery tonight.
How are you finding the crowds here at the new digs?
I love it. I mean, I love it. It's obviously not the close atmosphere that was at Titanium, but the difference is we got more people here. We got more people in the stands, so we're entertaining more people, and I just think the feel that the guys have and the feel that I have when I come in this arena is a lot different.